Easter morning. I was trying to think of how to wrap up the video that I haven't even started yet, and then I realized there's so much here in what's called Olde Town, basically the old downtown of Fort Collins, that I had everything I needed right here. You can see how it's blocks and blocks, all these Art Deco vintage buildings. But I just got an awesome package of sweets from my best friends in the world, and I need to get something substantial to eat, or I'll eat candy all day long. So let's go for a walk. You can see it's nothing but shop after shop and restaurant after restaurant. We're about 3-4 blocks from the Colorado State University. So it's very much a college town. But we have something special just across the street and around the corner. Wish it was a little bit later in the season. Spring's just breaking out here, and this is what's called the Front Range. It's the beginning of the Rocky Mountains. So Fort Collins is on the Front Range, real close to Cheyenne, but our destination is, of course,
I just got my scooter.
Snooze. Alright, so this is the Snooze of Fort Collins on Easter morning, but it's always busy. Alright y'all, so Snooze, which was delicious, is just about halfway down the block there, and then about a third of the way up the block there is the Still / Whiskey Steak, where we had that awesome steak. And we're going to cross the street over here to the plaza. Like I said, you can see how far all these historic old buildings go. Alright y'all, hello! This is the old downtown area of Fort Collins. You can see it's very Art Deco, very vintage. It's really about 3 block by 3 block area. Some parts a little bigger. All these really neat shops, restaurants, and these old school antique buildings. We're going to take a little walk down here. It's about maybe 4 or 5 blocks from the college. I love these old facades, these old buildings. It's freezing, it snowed this morning, it was a pretty bad storm. I didn't know they had olive trees in Colorado, but anyway. A lot of cool stuff here. I worked here for 2 years and I never really got to enjoy the town like I'm going to start doing. But like I said, you can give a good view. But we're here for one purpose and one purpose only. We're here to go to, it's officially called the Still, but I think Whiskey Steaks is such a cool name. I'm just going to refer to it as Whiskey Steaks. Okay, y'all, so there were a lot of people dining when I was in the still / Whiskey Steak. So I just took some still pictures. I didn't feel comfortable, intruding on their dining experience with me doing voiceover video. So here's some pictures of like the whiskey menu and the delicious steak and dessert. Just wanted to throw that in there. Hello, Sisters Tomas and everybody watching this. We are on Linden Avenue. As you can see, this is very vintage part of Fort Collins. This is what's known as Olde Town. It's about a 4 or 5 square block area. All these really neat Art Deco buildings. But we're here for one thing. We're here to go to the Reserve, the tasting room for Olde Elk Distillery. This is the tasting room, also known as the Reserve. One of the neatest looking tasting rooms I've seen. Here's a really nice display with all the awards they've won. This is Walnut. Straight up the street there is Bojo's Colorado Pizza. And this is Linden. And right up there is the tasting room for Olde Elk, which I'll insert right after this little clip. I'll insert my visit to Olde Elk tasting room. It's called the Reserve. And there's some more of Olde Town. Don't you feel relaxed now? Alright, so this is the plaza. You go walking down here to that stoplight up ahead, and then on the left you'll get to the tasting room for world famous Olde Elk Distillery.